Ready? Nick Lowery with Victory, and Scott Wood, the tournament director, who this is your first tournament, and you've got 18 of the 20 best players in the world. Just how complicated is it, Scott, especially in your first year, to pull together the complexity of a tournament?
Yeah, it's one of those things that we pull together as a team, and we have just a vast amount of resources to be able to pull this together. But it's just one of those passions that I have, and I love putting on events. I love putting on golf tournaments, and I love it when the ladies come to town because they're treated so nicely by the fans and by the community out here.
My experience has been that some call it Title IX in the United States, but the women that compete in sports are just as courageous, just as fearless, just as tough or more than the top athletes I ever played with. Who are the ones that you think are the highlights of the field this week?
Yeah, certainly it's local favorite Cheyenne Woods, and we have amateur Hannah O'Sullivan. But when we look at our top 5 in the world golf rankings, we have Lydia Ko here, we have Stacey Lewis, we have MB Park, and they're just such great ambassadors for the game of sport and for women's professional athletes, all across the world. So it's fun to see them, and they interact with our girls golf members, and they interact with the community in such a way that it's really passionate, and it's really energizing. So
last question for you, knowing that you've got lots of other important things to do today, is when you look at golf and what it teaches the audience and young people growing up in sports, what's the most important lesson of golf?
I think it's about honesty. It's about just understanding that golf is a game within yourself, and you've got to have the confidence, and you've got to have the respect for the game and for yourself. And when you have all that come together, you can kind of have that nice Zen moment.
Scott Wood, tournament director for the Founders Cup, one of the finest tournaments in the country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.